Pictures presents Legends of Nollywood. The real beauties of our time. The stars of all ages. Legends of Nollywood, a celebration of Africans' best.
Do you know who I am? Do you know that I can crush you? Do you know that if you step on the tail of a tiger or a lion, it will devour you? Legends of Nollywood. There's only one man that speaks like that. I know you're wondering why I'm talking like that. Hey, I didn't change. I'm still Paul Obazile. It's still Legends of Nollywood, and that thing you told me to do, I just did it. But I'm not going to reveal who my guest is.
What are you doing here? Huh? What are you doing here?
God, so this is what you do, and yet you stand at the pulpit to preach about immorality. You!
Honestly, I've never done this before. Can somebody tell me how I got here?
And somebody will also tell me what you did at Rendezvous Warfare on several occasions. I once saw you with this lady beside you.
Legends of Nollywood, a celebration of Africans' best.
Who are you? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you know I can crush you just like that? There's only one man that sounds like that on the surface of Nollywood.
Another man just sounded like that, and that's Paul Obazile.
Oh my God, it is my pleasure, sir. I had a team in, the team in fans said we should do the profiling of you.
Okay.
Why? They are beginning to mistake who you are.
Okay.
From your characters. In fact, I have a wonderful, beautiful niece. She's about 16, 17 now. That cannot stand you. Even when you call me, she sees your photograph on the call, she leaves the phone and she takes a walk. She grew up meeting ripples and walked into heaven's gate.
Oh my God.
So I don't know who is Alex Usifo.
Alex Usifo is just the man you're seeing here. To me, I'm very simple. And usually I like people who know me to talk about me because there are certain things you say about yourself and people don't even believe you. They're like, are you sure you're telling us the truth? You know, but again, it's the truth about me. I'm sure you've never read anything terrible about me and you've never heard anything terrible about me. I'm a father, happily married, you know. My children are bubbling. I have three sure boys and wonderful girls.
Lions!
And of course, above all, I have Jesus Christ. I'm a born-again Christian. I find time to tell people about Jesus Christ because of his mercies. You know, so you can see that I'm a contradiction, you know. I'm a paradox in terms of what I do on TV and the kind of person that I am. A duality of personality, you know. What am I saying? You know, sometimes the persona that people see, you know, through TV, you know, is not the actual person. You know, that person, the man Alex Usifo, is also a student, you know. I'm in Bangkok. I'm doing a PhD in information resources management. I've almost, you know, that has almost been, you know, taken care of, you know. In other words, having my final year. So you can see that I find time to hobnob with the young ones, and I also find time to tell people, which way forward and all that. Some may say I'm a motivational speaker, but I don't really enjoy that tag, but I try to make people, have a focus. That's what I try to do.
I'm speechless, very, very speechless. When he talks, he call it a spellbinding thing, and you're just there, you're looking at him, and you're wondering. Truly, Alex, did you stumble into this? How did it all begin?
That's acting itself. Well, I had always dreamt about acting, even when I was a staff of NTA. I'm one person, I have this spirit of activism in me, in the sense that when I listened to you when you were talking with the last guest, the guest before myself, Collins, and you were talking about doing the right thing and being part of what is right. I remember when I was with the television, I had to resign at a very tender age. Of course, surprisingly, I joined the television in 1973, and I left. Then it was Midwest Television. Then when it became, then in 1978, I resigned. We had covered First Act 77. I resigned because of too many wrong things. It was time for my promotion, and they wanted me to start lobbying, and I wanted it based on merit. And I remember telling my superior, or asking my superior, "Sir, is it not based on merit?" "Well, if it is not, then I'm not going to do anything." When the promotions came, mine got stuck. The same week, I resigned. And to a lot of people, I was stupid because I had not even gotten another job before resigning, And I told myself, I had always thought of becoming an actor, where my talent would speak for me. What I'm saying is, talking about activism, doing the right thing. I wanted a society where whatever you do will be what will take you to the top. In other words, and if you do it well, then you must get to the top. So since I had always dreamt of acting, so I decided to go into acting, where my talent would speak. I wouldn't have to lobby, I would have to be auditioned and be picked, and if I didn't do well, then I wouldn't be picked. If I did well, then I would be picked, so that was exactly what happened. The beginning wasn't so easy, my first shot was at NTA Lorry. My first producer director was Ray. And Ray, my first outing, it was The Return of the Natives.
Ray who, please? Specifics.
Ray Yusuf.
Yes. I didn't want to give you that.
Ray Yusuf he became a director, in terms of status at NTA. He kept encouraging me, "Alex, you're doing well, Alex." Do you know I was never auditioned before I was given a script? He just saw me and I said, "Sir, I know I can act." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay." He gave me this script and said, "Go and study this character." And when I studied the character, then the day of recording, we started, and I discovered I was just acting. And I was tensed, but I was doing it right. He kept saying, "Alex, you're doing well, just relax, you're doing well." By that time I finished, I said, "My God, I've done it. Is that all? Is that all?" So that inspired me it gingered me, to begin to actually look for more opportunities. I loved competition then, so I felt I should go to places where I would see, where I would face very strong competitions, So I decided to live in London because the competition wasn't so strong. I got to Lagos, I met, tougher actors, And surprisingly, my voice, my face, and other qualities. I tell people that my voice is the golden goose, you know. That's exactly what it is, because the first thing that attracts people, you know, to listen to me is the voice. Then maybe when they see the face, it's like, oh, you know.
See the massive thing that is coming in.
That was in 120. We had left. I started from, you know, the LTV8. You know, again the competition was not right, and I moved to NTA, where we had At Your Service. I became one of the top stars of At Your Service. Then a friend, then Dede Mabiaku, you know, he was very close to me. He won Telefest then. A very wonderful actor, you know. So he saw me on Turning Wheel.
Okay.
You know, I played the role of you know, somebody unleash vendetta on somebody.
Yeah.
You know, so he said, "Did you watch yourself? Oh my God, did you watch yourself?" You know, and RMD2 said the same thing. "Did you see yourself?" Oh man, it was something else. So he now said there was that.
You know, actually, I missed Tommy Blaze.
Yes. So that certain people were auditioning for Ripples.
Okay.
You know, that he had been part of it, that he had seen a particular character that was good for me, that he knew that no other person would get that character. So I went there. I was auditioned. Surprisingly, I was auditioned for that role and other roles. They became confused. Zeb was in charge. Zeb and Amenity, they were so confused, they didn't know which one to give me. They had even started recording because they wanted a known face for that character, for Talaba Bass. But unfortunately, I think the late Harry Babu, who was playing it, was not interpreting it properly. You know, so they had to go and look for me. I was returning from Peck Repertory Theatre. Because I was also on stage. I had done a few things with Larry Williams.
Please, can you just tell me where Peck is? Peck.
Peck Repertory. Oh,
jeez.
You know?
Most of us went through that.
Yes, we did, you know. So then I said, we have agreed that you are going to play Talab Abbas. Come to my office, come pick up the first 6 episodes.
They had to reshoot, actually.
I was happy, but I pretended not to be happy because I felt they thought they could do without me. Now, look at you coming to me, you know, that kind of thing. So I pretended, but I was happy inside, you know. So the moment he left, I was like, I got it!
Legends of Nollywood. A celebration of Africans' best.
Sweet and sour, family ties. I tell people that if you're thinking about somebody who's been part of soap opera in this country, I think I have more, you know.
Maybe I'm competing with you.
Maybe.
Maybe,
but I don't think so. I have over 5.
I have about 5.
Ripples, family ties, sweet and sour. I just what? I've forgotten all the. Well,
I did.
I'm not talking about the super stories.
I did Ripples, I did Checkmate, I did Third Eye, I did After the Storm, I did all the telemovies. In fact,
of course, I did all the telemovies.
In fact, there was one time.
I did all the telemovies.
I know there was one time the likes of late what's his name now? Lion Rasomi.
Yeah.
When they were reporting, they said, "How come you're using only Paul?" And he said, "Give me another actor." I was doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days every week, and it ran for 4 years. At the stage, NTA had to dab Paulo Basile is the most used face. I said, "No." RM did not call me, so boy, cool down, because commercials were coming in.
Yeah.
I had to stop. So sad.
Well, my modeling, remember, you know, we were modeling too.
Wait. Where's your modeling agency?
It's still there.
Your modeling agency, because I knew
yes.
then.
My modeling agency produced
those,
at least 2 most beautiful girls in Nigeria.
Yeah, those days in. You were staying towards Kilo Land.
Yes. Sandra Pengrave and these other girls too. One Sandra Pengrave, this other girl. So 2 like that, you know. Tony Raji.
Yeah, and I knew, gentlemen.
They all started from my agency.
Do you know he used to be a fashion freak? All the blazers you can think of.
Even,
if you need to wear a blazer, they bring in a blazer for you.
Texan.
If he doesn't confirm it.
Absolute Texan was my clothier, you know, yes. You know, I mean, I had different kinds. People would come, those who wanted to go to parties, would say, Alex, I need your jacket for this, I need this, I need that. And you know, and my modeling agency, we taught people catwalk. Silver and good production.
Yeah, I remember.
At the point, Adi Amenity was partnering with me too.
I think we're still away from NTA those days. From this advertising agency then.
Yes, the other one, this old one, yeah.
Is it Lintas? No,
Lintas,
Lintas, yeah.
Lintas.
We're still in to come and ask.
We have traveled around Nigeria even before, you know, Nollywood started. So I tell people that Nollywood actually...
No, this is the yesterday. You are the yesterday of Nollywood.
Yes.
That gave birth to Nollywood.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. So that's, you see, we've done so many. I don't even know where to start from. That's the truth about it. But again, I'm happy for what is happening now. I tell people that Nollywood is actually a new generation thing, in the sense that, like Colin said, you know, there had been, you know, productions, very good ones, you know, before living in bondage, you know, but it's actually, you know, revolutionized, you know, the whole thing.
What's your take with these telenovelas now?
Yeah, nice, you know.
Is it not killing production?
Nice. What we can do is that, you know, we can also key into, if you say yes, we can.
Now, I believe that they are copying what we're doing because
you see, the thing,
culturally, I fight it.
If you say cultural, but the truth is...
I fight it because it's not creating employment for us, it's not doing good to Nollywood as it were. And truth be told, what we are seeing...
Keying into it is a matter of at least having a certain percentage of what they have. You know, because there's what we call cultural invasion. That's what you're complaining about, yes. But the truth is, you know, the way Nigeria is...
Uncle Alex, do they show our own soap operas like that abroad? Because what you see now, that is considered...
People are making money from... You see, don't forget that, you know, you see, when we talk about employment and all that too, you know, certain people are making money from that.
Wait first, sir.
It's putting food on certain people's table.
No,
well, we are praising, you know.
They are praisers.
This is what I'm saying.
Whatever money anybody is making, putting on the table,
yes.
It's not as big as what our cultural background or influence is.
Legends of Nollywood. A celebration of Africans' best.
Okay, Uncle Alex, I very wonderful meeting you. But then traditionally, we have the way we wrap up here. We'll give you 1 minute to talk to your fans, to talk to the nation called Nigeria, to talk to Nigeria as an entity. Just 1 minute, sir.
Well, for my fans, if not for you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't do it. For my fans, if not for you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't do it. When you talk about stardom, you know, it is when somebody has distinguished himself in his chosen profession that he actually becomes a star. And it is his acceptance that brings that stardom, you know. So it's because of you. You have accepted us. I thank you very much and God bless you for that. Please keep believing in me. Keep believing in Nollywood. For Nigeria, I am a totally detribalized person. I like what certain people are doing right now. I want to say Nigeria is ours. Yeah, sometimes certain things happen. I try to tell myself, you know, am I really proud to be a Nigerian? You know. Are you proud to be a Nigerian? But when we think about our resources, what God has given us concerning Nigeria, it is ours. We have to build it. You know, nobody's going to do it for us. Even if people want to do it for us, they will ask for money. They will be doing it for their own selfish, you know, interest. So we have to fight for what is ours. We have to build this country. And the entity Nigeria, oh my God, it must remain intact. Unity is not. But that's why I said something about we must be detribalized. Nothing like I'm from here, I'm from there, I'm from Nigeria. It is why God bless Nigeria.
We must be detribalized. Is a watchword for us. Again, I keep saying this. It is not your ability, but God's ability in you to do that which you cannot do, and you achieve a result that is called supernatural, and that is what is defined as grace. I picked that up from somebody's book, The Dimensions of Grace. Go look for it and you'll find out so many things. And the moment you find it out, you have a purpose why you are created for this nation, for this time and for this period. And the moment you do that, you find out again that there's no nation that is as great as Nigeria, to start with, number one. There is nobody that is as uniquely created by God except you, because you're built for this time. I tell this to my friends, 3 things. Fear the Almighty God, love your wife, defend the nation called Nigeria. My name is Paul Bazile. I'll always fly the green, white, green, white, green. Are you ready to fly it with me? If you don't fly it, nobody will fly it for you. Stand your ground. Nigeria will be greater. Until I come your way, same time, same station next week, that man you want to destroy, the woman you have plotted for, the home you want to tear down, why would you want to do it? Vengeance? No, don't do it. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood. Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood. Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Legends of Nollywood.
Watch Legends of Nollywood and celebrate the pioneers of this great industry that has brought so much joy and so much happiness to the lives of many millions of people in Nigeria.
Legends of Nollywood, a celebration of Africans' best.